Territorial Cup. Prize possession for both the Cats and the Devils, but only one gets to take this rivalry hardware home. It's time to find out if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats.
On the double. Now 55 weak.
From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, it has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continued to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Makes the grab down the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Coleman. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Murray. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Caught on the outside, it's Murray. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Give to the running back. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Grab behind the line. It's Murray. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Coleman. On target.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this. But we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the run, it's Murray. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back obviously that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's complete to the left. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Coleman. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. Lost one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break up.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight end now in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Painter. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! And that one will put them up here in the second half. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Caught over the middle. It's Lockwood. They stop him just a length or short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna sling it on second down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing, finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra 1st downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the 1st down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Quickly complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a 1st down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence in him.
Wants to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.